Hey guys, Fat Daddy here. Hey, I did probably something stupid, which isn't the first time. I just ordered a cross-link conversion system to try and convert my pellet stove. Right there, that's a Big E furnace model. I think it's around 41,000 BTUs. As you can see, I made a coil on the back of it. Let me go over there for a minute. I made a coil on the back here, the 4-inch stove. You see the coil, I got insulation wrapped around it. I bent a copper coil all the way around, probably 5 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, around the back, all the way up around my stove to catch the exhaust, the heat going up the exhaust. That pipe tends to be, when it's running right here, tends to be still hot. Tends to be around 300 degrees. So I tried to recoup some of that heat. You see it here. I went the PEX tube, and then through in the back of here, there's a back of this wall here. There's a chase runs from my attic all the way to my basement. So I ran it to my greenhouse to try and recoup the heat from the wasted heat from the pellet stove. So anyway, I bought a cross-link conversion unit, and let me get rid of this cover here. Hold on a minute. All right, that's better. All right, I bought a cross-link conversion unit. You should look them up online, crosslinkconversions.com, and it'll take a heat exchanger. That's this unit here. You cut a hole in your stove, and it'll mount this heat exchanger and this coil, stainless steel coil, to circulate hot water through your stove. And then I'm going to hook this down to the boiler in my apartment downstairs for my father, and try and use the pellet stove up here to heat his stove down cellar or downstairs. So let me look at the kit. The conversion kit came in. It was around $1,800. 1,900 bucks for the kit. Consists of the heat exchanger on this unit, which is, I mean, fairly heavy. It's a heavy unit. You see this big plate, that's a heat exchanger. The water will circulate in through this, and then it will circulate through this coil, stainless steel coil, comes out here, through the coil, and then out. So water will circulate in through this heat exchanger, through this coil, and out through my firebox. And it's extremely well made, heavy duty. And then the rest of it is all stainless steel piping. It's got 2 pressure reliefs on the hot side, one here and one here. And it's got a thermostat, like an automotive thermostat, to open and close so that heat, water's going through your coil. And it's got a couple of temperature gauges, multi-gauges, so it gives you temperature and pressure. Multiple gauges. So I can't wait to actually try the unit and see how it works. And what we're hoping for is a nice heat down cellar. I mean, I've got to say that the unit is very well made, well packaged. It's shipped. The only problem I had is it took me several months after paying for it to actually get it. And Tommy, the guy that builds them, I mean, I basically ended up having to threaten to call the Attorney General to get any action out of the guy. I'm not saying that he's a bad guy. I'm not saying it's a scam. I mean, the thing is extremely well made. He was having problems with his production company. The company is supposed to produce the coils, this piece here. My issue was I couldn't get him to email me back. I'd email him, hey, what's going on? Wouldn't hear back. I don't mind. I know the production problems happen. I mean, it is what it is. Some things are out of our hands. But communication, I just couldn't get him to communicate with me. Finally, after threatening to go to the Attorney General to not getting my stuff, he finally shipped it to me, and the parts are finally here. So what I need to do is I need to cut a big hole in this side of the light on here. In this side of the furnace, I'm just cooling it down now, but in this side of the stove, I got to cut a big ass hole, and then the unit will mount in here. And then I'll tie in the supply and return lines that right now, they're already pulled, but right now they were tied into my coil here. Right there and right here. So I'm just going to I'm going to cut those back here wherever I need to and run those right to the coil. So I'm going to video the process as we go, and right now I'm just waiting for the stove to cool down, and then we'll get started. I'm going to come in over the next couple of days and install all this, and then I have a plumber coming in to make the tie-ins to the boiler downstairs. So I'm going to go through, and we'll go through and we'll start and see where it goes. All right? It's Fat Daddy. I'll talk to you in a little bit. We're going to jump in as I go through. I'll cut a hole in the stove, and then I'll come back and see when I mount this coil. I'll cut a hole and we'll go to that. Then when I start mounting all the hardware on, we'll go to that. I'll show the tie-ins and the fill-up and all that. All right? So we'll be back. Part 2. All right, bye.